Hi students, my name is Niyati Said and thanks for watching Edupedia Word videos. My topic for the presentation is class Reptilia of Animal Kingdom. Okay, so let's proceed towards our topic, that is reptiles. So what is reptile? A reptile are vertebrates. They have scaly skin that keeps their body from drying out. Their young do not go through a larval stage like amphibians, but instead they look like small versions of the adult when they hatch. Reptiles are ectoderm, so they must bask in the sun or find a warm spot to get warm and become active, and they must find shade or a cool spot to cool off. In cold conditions, they become sluggish and don't move around much, and some enter a stage of torpor or hibernation if it will be cold for a long time. Okay, there are about four main groups of reptilia. That is, first, turtles and tortoises, second, lizards and snakes, third, crocodiles and alligators, and fourth is the Tuatara group. Okay, the only species left from an ancient group of reptiles that goes back to the dinosaurs. Okay, I'm talking about the Tuatara. That is the fourth main group of reptiles. Okay, some reptiles spend most of their time in water and many spend their time on land. Reptile species can be found in all types of habitats except polar ice and tundra. Okay, reptiles, they differ from the other terrestrial vertebrates such as birds and mammals that we will be studying in the next presentations, in that they are cold-blooded. Okay, reptiles are cold-blooded. That is, they lack an effective system for regulating their body temperature, which tends to approach that of the environment. Okay, for this very reason, reptiles are not found in the coldest regions of the world, and they hibernate in cool winter areas. Okay, they range in size from 2 inches long or 5 centimeter lizards to 30 feet long snakes. Okay, they typically have low slug bodies with long tails supported by 4 short legs that project outwards from the side of the body. However, all snakes are limbless. Okay, although reptiles are fundamentally a terrestrial group, some are adapted to living in water. All breathe air by means of lungs and have thick waterproof skins which are designed for retaining body moisture. Unlike amphibians, they do not possess gills or breathe water at any stage of their development, and nearly all lay their eggs or bear their young on land. Okay, the reptilian egg has a porous shell and a system of membrane designed to protect the embryo from desiccation. Okay, it also has a large quantity of yolk for nourishment. This type of egg is typically of terrestrial vertebrate and is very different from the simple unprotected eggs of fishes and amphibians which are laid in the water. Okay, so that was the position and the development part. Now we will see what are the key adaptations for life on land. Okay, first is amniotic egg, second is internal fertilization, third is watertight skin. An amniotic egg is a waterproof egg with a shell. It is named for particular membrane called amnion. Okay, the amnion protects the embryo from drying out and surround the fluid cavity that cushions it. Okay, the other membranes formed during development of the embryo function in gas exchange, water removal, and supplying nutrients. The amniotic egg, which is a key adaptation for the life on land, makes it possible to lay an egg on land without needing to return to the water like an amphibian. Okay, all reptiles, including aquatic ones, they lay their eggs on land. Reptiles reproduce sexually through internal fertilization. Some species are ovoviviparous, that is, they lay their eggs, and other are viviparous, that is, they give live birth. Okay, because of the development of impermeable scaly skin, reptiles were able to move onto land since their skin could not be used for respiration in water. Reptiles are ectoderms. They depend on their surrounding environment to control their body temperature, as I have told you earlier. Okay, this leads to the advantage such as not being dependent on the metabolic energy from food for body heat. Okay, they are poikilothermals. That means animal whose body temperature vary rather than remain stable. Okay, some reptiles go into brumation. What is brumation? A brumation is a long period during cold weather that consists of no eating and a decreased metabolism. Okay, if we see about their fertilization and their development, then internal fertilization takes place. That means the male deposits a sperm within the female body. The sperm then swims inside the reproductive tube towards the egg. This allows for reproduction to take place outside of the water. Amniotes have a watertight skin enriched with a waterproofing protein called keratin. The keratinized skin, they prevent dehydration. Okay. One of the key adaptations that permitted reptiles to live on land was the development of their scaly skin, which I have told you earlier, okay, which contains a protein keratin and a waxy lipid reducing water loss from the skin. Okay, birds have feather made of keratin. Okay, and the mammals have hair, nails and horns made of keratin. Mammalia class we will be studying in the later presentation. Okay, now come to the history of reptiles. The oldest reptile fossils have been found in rocks dating from the Carboniferous period, about 300 MYA. Okay, reptiles diversified in the Mesozoic era. Okay, reptiles arose about 310 to 320 million years ago. MYA is million years ago. Okay, during the Carboniferous period. Okay, reptiles are defined as animals that have scales. They lay land-based, hard-shelled eggs and possessing ectothermic metabolism. Today, reptiles generally rank low in most ecological chains, containing very few apex predators, but many examples of apex reptiles have existed in the past. Okay, although reptiles have a lower species than in the past, they have an extremely diverse evolutionary history that has led to biological success such as dinosaurs, mammals and birds. Okay, now, at that time, dinosaurs occupied every habitat and ecological role. Dinosaurs became extinct 65 million years ago from a massive collision with the comet or the asteroid. Okay, it is believed to be, you may say. Now come to the second group of class, that is turtle and tortoises. The tortoises is a land-dwelling reptile closely related to the tortoise marine cousin, okay, the sea turtle. Okay, shell of bony plates called scutes. Okay, some aquatic turtle shells are soft and leathery. Okay, the jaw with horny ridges, and terrestrial turtles are called tortoises. Turtle and tortoises. These are the representations of turtle and tortoises. Now come to the lizard and snakes. Lizards are widespread group of squamate reptilia. Okay, lizards usually have 4 limbs with the exception of legless lizards. Lizards and snakes, they share a movable quadrate bone. This is the distinguishing feature of lizards and snakes. All snakes are predators. Snakes evolved from lizards and some still have pelvises. 25% of the snakes are venomous and 2 lizards are. Okay, these are the representations of snake. Okay, the representations of lizard, variety of lizards. Okay, now come to the third group of, that is, crocodilians and alligators. They are largest living reptiles. They are very well armored with tough scaly skin. They are grey, green, olive green with long slender snouts which distinguish them from their cousin the alligator. Okay, they are closely related to dinosaurs. They have a very highly developed brain. Only reptiles with a 4-chambered heart, the others have 3. And alligators have rounded snout-like structure, and crocodiles have a pointed snout. Okay, this is the representation of a crocodile. Okay, these are also caiman, crocodilian, and gavials. Okay. Now come to the fourth group, that is Tortoise. Tortoise is a very rare and old species, as I have told you in the first slide. Different structures than a lizard, vestigial third eye, and slowest metabolism in reptile class. They are very endangered. They live only on an island near Australia and New Zealand. Okay, these are the Tortoise living fossils. Okay. So this comes to an end. In the next section, we'll be studying about the class Aves. Till then, stay tuned. Thank you.